With the 2025 NFL Draft only a week away, analysts across the league have released a flurry of 7-round mock drafts. One of the most detailed and intriguing came recently, offering a well-rounded plan for the Chicago Bears that focuses on maximizing quarterback Caleb Williams' potential and adding layers of protection and offensive weapons around him. The draft kicks off with a bold but calculated move, selecting Penn State tight end Tyler Warren with the 10th overall pick. In a class rich with offensive line and defensive talent, targeting a tight end early might raise some eyebrows, but there's sound reasoning behind the decision. Warren has emerged as one of the most complete tight ends in college football, standing 6 feet 5.5 inches and weighing 256 pounds. He brings size, physicality, and agility to the table. His blocking skills are considered elite among his peers, and his ability to operate as both an inline blocker and pass catcher adds versatility to the Bears' offense. Statistically, he's backed up the hype. Over the past 2 seasons, he posted impressive numbers, including 104 receptions for over 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns in 2024 alone. More than just numbers, Warren's synergy with offensive-minded coaches and his compatibility with the team's offensive philosophy have played a role in elevating his draft stock. His elite 98 out of 100 production score at the Combine underscores his consistency and potential. Pairing Warren with Cole Kmet, still under contract for 3 more seasons, would give Chicago a dynamic tight end duo capable of stretching the field, protecting in the run game, and providing additional outlets for Caleb Williams. The offensive focus continues at pick 39 with Ohio State running back TreVeyon Henderson. Henderson's skill set aligns perfectly with the modern NFL offense, a combination of home run speed, pass-catching ability, and pass protection skills. With DeAndre Swift entering the final 2 years of his contract, Henderson could serve as an immediate contributor and a potential lead back in the near future. Henderson averaged 7 yards per carry in 2024, racking up over 1,000 yards despite a crowded backfield at Ohio State. His athleticism was on full display at the Combine, where he clocked a 4.43 in the 40-yard dash and posted a 39.5-inch vertical. These measurables, paired with his ability to break off chunk plays, 21 runs of 15-plus yards last season, make him a tantalizing option for an offense looking to inject explosive playmaking into the backfield. The 3rd pick, at number 41, once again addresses the offensive side of the ball. Arante Ozure, the massive left tackle out of Minnesota, gives the Bears much-needed insurance and competition at one of the most important positions on the roster. With questions surrounding the long-term health of current left tackle Braxton Jones, Ozure's presence could stabilize the offensive line. At 6 feet 6 inches and 331 pounds, he's a physical force. Ozure played 691 snaps in 2024, allowing just 1 sack and 1 quarterback hit. His ability to neutralize top-tier edge rushers like Abdul Carter over multiple seasons demonstrates his readiness for the NFL. His strength, 25 bench press reps, length, 33 1/8 inches arms, and agility make him a developmental, yet plug-and-play option, should the need arise. Through the first 3 picks, Chicago makes it clear, this draft is about building a sturdy offensive foundation. Caleb Williams is the centerpiece of the Bears' future, and surrounding him with talent at tight end, running back, and left tackle is a calculated move to give him every opportunity to thrive. While the offense got most of the early attention, the defensive side of the ball was not neglected. Starting at pick 72, the Bears add one of the most productive edge rushers in the draft, Jack Sawyer from Ohio State. Sawyer was part of a national championship-winning defense and brought relentless energy and efficiency as a pass rusher. His 2024 season included 10 sacks, 16 quarterback hits, and 38 hurries. Even more impressive was his steady progression. His pass rush and run defense grades jumped significantly year over year, finishing with a 90.5 overall PFF grade. At 6 feet 4 inches, 260 pounds, Sawyer fits the mold of a traditional 4-3 edge rusher, but can also provide some flexibility for defensive alignments. He posted a 17.6% win rate and a 5.1% run-stop rate, both strong indicators of his ability to impact games beyond just sacks. He hasn't been a media favorite, often slipping to mid-round projections, but his production and film suggest a player who can step in early and contribute. Pick 148 sees Chicago returning to the Big Ten, adding Penn State safety Jalen Reed. With all three of the Bears' current safeties, Kevin Byard, Jonathan Owens, and Jaquan Brisker, either aging on short-term deals or battling injury issues, this move provides both depth and upside. Reed isn't the tallest, standing at 6 feet 0 inches, but at 213 pounds, he's a physical enforcer in the secondary. In 2024, he notched 98 total tackles, 3 interceptions, and a defensive touchdown. His relative athletic score, RAS, of 8.53 is strong, supported by a 4.54 40-yard dash and explosive traits that help him close gaps quickly in both run and pass defense. This is a high-upside addition to a secondary that has had success drafting Penn State players in the past. Reed could find himself on the field early if injuries or aging veterans falter during the season. Further bolstering the linebacker group, pick 233 brings in Minnesota linebacker Cody Lindenberg. Though a lesser-known prospect, his tape shows a disciplined, high-motor player who can fly around the field and contribute against the run. Lindenberg recorded 94 total tackles in 2024, including 5 for a loss, along with 6 pass breakups and 1 interception. His 6 feet 2 inches, 230-pound frame makes him an ideal special teams contributor to start, with developmental potential as a rotational linebacker. While not elite in coverage, he fits the mold of a run stopper who can learn and grow into a bigger role. These defensive additions offer both immediate contributors and depth options for the Bears unit under defensive coordinator Dennis Allen. With a clear focus on players who have produced at high levels in college, especially within the physical Big Ten, Chicago's front office is banking on experience, toughness, and upside to solidify their defense. Rounding out the 7-round mock draft is pick number 240, where the Bears once again dip into the Big Ten and grab Keontae Hamilton, a hybrid defensive lineman from Rutgers. This selection may not receive the same fanfare as the earlier picks, but it highlights the Bears' strategic approach to depth and versatility. Hamilton is an intriguing athlete. At 6 feet 3 inches and 305 pounds, he clocked an eye-opening 4.85 in the 40-yard dash, along with 28 bench press reps. His athleticism, paired with his frame, suggests the potential for a versatile role on the defensive line. Some scouts believe he could be converted into an edge rusher in specific schemes, offering flexibility in how he's deployed. What separates Hamilton from typical late-round flyers is his proven production and measurables. His RAS score of 9.01 confirms that he's not just a depth filler. He has the tools to become a situational contributor with upside. With Chicago lacking a deep rotation on the interior defensive line, this pick could prove to be a steal if Hamilton adapts to the pro level quickly. Summing up this 7-round draft, the Bears added T.E. Tyler Warren, 10, R.B. Trevayon Henderson, 39, O.T. Arante Ozer, 41, Edge Jack Sawyer, 72, S. Jalen Reed, 148, L.B. Cody Lindenberg, 233, D.L. Keontae Hamilton, 240. This mock draft addresses immediate needs while preparing for the future. The first 3 picks offer tangible help for the offense, surrounding Caleb Williams with a solid tight end, a dynamic runner, and a possible franchise left tackle. The next 4 picks layer in impactful defensive players who fit well in Dennis Allen's scheme, each bringing proven college production and developmental promise. From a grading standpoint, this draft lands comfortably in the A- range. The selections were strategic, well-researched, and filled with players whose value could easily exceed their draft positions. The tight end pick at 10 may be viewed as a reach by some, but when you consider the long-term vision, building an offense that fits the head coach's system while preparing to replace aging veterans. The logic is sound. The consistent theme across all picks is this: experience, toughness, and versatility. Every prospect comes from the Big Ten, a conference known for producing pro-ready talent that thrives in physical environments. The Bears aren't just drafting talent, they're drafting identity. As the draft nears, fans have reason to feel optimistic. Chicago isn't chasing hype. They're investing in a core group of players who can grow together, compete for starting jobs, and contribute meaningfully as early as Week 1. If this draft board becomes reality, the franchise will have laid a foundation not just for the 2025 season, but for sustainable success in the years to come.